Yeah, I was really shocked. This doctor, he's very anxious, and I don't like it. It's very annoying, because he just kept looking at me, and I'm like, dude, because I kept trying to explain what I needed, what she needed. And I told him, I was like, there's no possible way that she cannot be pregnant when she's fucking pissed positive 4 different times with 4 different tests. And then I told him, I'm like, dude, when you write her out a doctor's note, I want to have 2 copies. But yeah, her boss is a fucking bitch.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be.
He's a bitch.
No one has felt safe here since
pissed
Ranrock's
off at her
loyalists
because she
took
went
a
to the
peculiar
doctor.
interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle.
Because she, okay,
My uncle
so
Solomon is
after
a
her
former
period, she
aura
had spotting.
and refuses to look into it.
She went to the
Even
doctor.
after Anne was cursed by one of them.
Told him
Possibly
about that.
with
He
a
gave her a
wand,
weight limit.
no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers.
And then
A
he got
goblin's
pissed
forbidden
off
from carrying
because
wands.
she had a
Precisely.
weight limit.
That's
then
why
she had
I'm
to
on the
go
hunt for
back
answers.
to the doctor
If I'm
because
to
they
cure
needed to
her,
know the
I
exact
need to understand
pounds
what happened to
that
her.
she didn't need to pick
Anne was
up.
always the most mischievous of the 3 of us.
I'm just like,
Which is saying
motherfucker,
something, knowing me
anything
and
that is
Ominous.
heavy,
I'm hoping a
Don't
surprise
pick it up.
visit from me and a new friend
Common
from Hogwarts
sense.
will help lift her spirits.
they think that she's
Bring
about
back the Anne
6
I
weeks.
used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Well, they put her on a weight limit because of the spotting she had. And then it... Yeah. I wasn't freaked out about it. I mean, I was worried. Yeah, if it become... But... yeah, she got a weight limit. And then she came home the next day and told me that her boss said that she didn't need a weight limit. Or she didn't need to bring in that doctor's note. That she didn't have to bring in that doctor's note. And I look at her and I go, no. Every doctor's note you get from now on, you take it to the you take it in, and what we'll do is we'll go and get a fucking scanner, and we'll scan that bastard. That way we know it's getting straight to HR. Fuck, even today, like, me and her had a little argument because she's more worried about what he's gonna think and what he's gonna say, rather than, you know, being worried about the baby. That's... I could give 2 shits about him. I could watch him drop dead and be perfectly fine with it. It won't faze me. I'm more worried about the welfare of her and my child. But it's gotten to the point where he's made everyone there so fucking scared of him that a girl that she hurt her back somehow and didn't want to go to the hospital. And then she ended up going to the hospital, and then they told her that it might be a herniated disc, or she might have pulled a muscle. Which, pulling a muscle is minor, but the disc, that's not minor. Yeah, I've been fucking pissed off all week about this shit.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier,
What are you up?
with Ranrock's lot
Revelio.
wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Sweet iced tea.
Sebastian, where did you?
Delicious.
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for. Revelio.
Huh. I'm gonna pet these motherfuckers. Damn it, I can't pet an enemy. That's stupid.
Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I'm sorry
Revelio.
about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Oh, this poor girl.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
No way! No way! They did not. So,
I'll do my best. I can promise
Are
to
you
speak
still
with him
there?
about it.
Thank you.
okay.
His search for a cure
So,
was futile,
I'm
I'm
gonna send you
afraid. I'm getting
this video
tired.
on
I should
Facebook.
probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
But it's
I wish you well.
if I got you on Facebook, I think I got you on Facebook. I don't think I do. I guess I can post in. Oh, it's just it's a parody made for. I'll post it in Discord. It's a parody. Well, not really a parody. It's more or less like a. I don't know if it'll work, but it's basically saying if multiplayer was in Hogwarts and then it's just like clips of like people shooting bottle rockets at each other.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Aw, could she have radiation poisoning? No, there's no way.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Let's go fuck these guys up. Avada Kedavra.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Hey, pussies!
Dead wizard in my book.
Leap at me.
Arresto momentum. Descendo.
Ringo!
Levioso.
Somebody there. Do you think this is funny?
Protego.
Put me down! You are postponing the inevitable.
Stupid.
Ringo!
Ranrock, will you not?
Descendo.
Levioso!
Put me down!
Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Arresto momentum.
I'm afraid of heights! Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest until dead. Let me down! At once!
Protego.
How childish! You really don't know! You've made your last mistake.
Are you the assassin?
How nice! Such arrogance!
Oh, wow!
I'm enjoying this! Oh!
Protego.
Let's get this over.
Arresto momentum.
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Descendo.
You are
Levioso.
postponing me, and who do you think you are? How childish! Lucky, that's all! You are postponing. I won't. You will regret coming. How childish! Just you wait till I'm on solid
Leave already,
ground.
pussy!
Confringo!
You are postponing the end. One less human to worry about. Get accustomed to that.
Leap. Leap, bitch. Leap.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Huh? I'm right here. Leap at me.
Stupid one! Levioso!
Put me down!
Levioso! Descendo! Accio! Arresto momentum!
Stop it!
Descendo!
Ooh, that's the assassin.
You know who you're playing with!
Arresto momentum! Potato!
You'll pay for that!
Levioso! Descendo! Accio! Arresto momentum! Descendo!
Let me use Projipticus Totalis!
Expelliarmus!
Get fucked. Get
I
fucked.
confess,
Revelio!
that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Oh, I'm full on Wiggenweld potions? Wow. I'm here, pussies!
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They
Revelio!
have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio!
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio!
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something
Lumos.
bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
What?
Confringo! Lumos! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Lumos!
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Deke.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howland said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle ground. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.